Classic Robin from the 2003 Teen Titans is one of the most serious and selfless leaders in cartoon history, and it seems like nothing in the world could ever break him. Well, except for himself. More specifically, his newer, more embarrassing self. So today, we're gonna be looking at why Classic Robin would absolutely despise modern Robin. Starting with the episodes that show us exactly what sets Classic Robin off in the first place. Starting with the episode Divide and Conquer. Robin and Cyborg have a signature combo move called the Sonic Boom. Robin throws an explosive disc. Cyborg fires a sonic cannon, and when it lands right, it hits like a truck. During a fight with the villain Cinderblock, the two try to pull it off, but trip each other up, and the whole thing falls apart. Cinderblock escapes, and Robin and Cyborg get into a massive argument that leads to this.
I don't even know why you're on this team.
That makes two of us. I quit!
Cyborg quits the team and walks out entirely. With the team now split, Slade sends a monster called Plasmus to wipe out the remaining 4 Titans. They throw everything they have at him, but can't hold him without Cyborg. Robin is about to fall into a vat of acid when Cyborg shows up at the last second, grabs his arm, and says, "I still got the Sonic if you still got the boom."
I still got the Sonic if you still got the boom.
They pull it off, take Plasmus down, and Cyborg reveals he's already rounded up Cinderblock on his way over. So what this episode tells us is that Classic Robin's ego can absolutely get him in trouble, but the second his team needed him, he went and got his teammate back. And he came back with Cinderblock already handled too, just to really rub it in. Another prime example comes in Date with Destiny. Killer Moth is threatening to release a swarm of giant mutant moths on Jump City, unless Robin takes his spoiled daughter Kitten to her junior prom.
Hi, Robbie Poo.
Robin has zero interest in doing this, and Starfire is immediately furious, but Robin agrees anyway because there's no other option.
Don't tell me, ask her.
Will you go with me to the prom?
He shows up to the prom in a tux, gritting his teeth the entire night while Kitten clings to his arm, and Starfire watches from across the room, getting more furious by the second. Starfire's face the entire episode, though? The whole time the rest of the team is out tracking down Killer Moth's hidden lab, Robin just had to keep playing the role until they find it. The moment they do, he drops the act, fights off Kitten's ex-boyfriend Fang, and destroys the Moth control device. Killer Moth, Kitten, and Fang all get arrested. Robin and Starfire end up crowned prom king and queen and share their first dance together. Now, the reason this episode matters is because it shows us something really important about Classic Robin. He will take the hit completely if it means the job gets done, because his mission was bigger than his feelings. He didn't complain and didn't make it about himself, not even once. Now, let's go to the episode, The Quest. A thief named Kataroo beats Robin in 3 moves and tells him to go find the true master if he wants to get better.
The true master.
Robin packs his bags the next morning, leaves the team behind, and heads to Asia alone. The journey is brutal. He fights a giant iron bear, navigates a pitch-black cave against a flying serpent without using his eyes, and balances on bamboo poles against a monkey, with a mysterious old woman appearing on the path every single time he clears an obstacle.
Be an easier way up this mountain.
There is an easy way up this hill and a right way. Which do you choose?
Bro is literally getting cooked by a grandmother on a mountain. Robin finally reaches the top only for Kataroo to ambush him, announcing that he had followed Robin the whole way and let him do all the hard work. Robin beats him anyway. The old woman then steps forward and reveals herself as the true master, tells Robin he takes life way too seriously, and agrees to train him.
I am ready to train with you, true master.
I believe you are.
Meanwhile, back at the tower, the rest of the Titans had broken into his room, put on his uniforms, and spent the entire time calling each other Robin. When he comes home and finds them all dressed as him, instead of getting angry, he just grabs a slice of pizza and tells them the mask makes him feel cool too. They all faint.
The mask makes me feel cool too.
Like, what are we doing? This man climbed a mountain, fought 3 animals, came home, found his whole team wearing his clothes, and just grabbed a slice of pizza. Now, we've established that Classic Robin puts his team first, takes the hit when the mission calls for it, and secure enough that he doesn't need anyone to know how hard he works. So let's take a look at all the times where modern Robin fits into all the categories that would make Classic Robin absolutely lose it. Moving on to the episode Yearbook Madness. In modern Robin hears the words popularity contest and immediately loses his mind. Beast Boy and Cyborg decide to make yearbooks for the team. Robin zones out mid-conversation and starts imagining a yearbook where he wins every award and everyone is fighting to sign his copy.
To sign it to your majesty.
Keep in touch with me, bro.
I want you to have a good summer.
Whoa, one at a time, one at a time.
He comes back to reality and declares he'll prove he is socially superior to the entire team. Everything falls apart immediately. His picture comes out terrible. Nobody will join any of his clubs, so he ends up in a club for people who talk to themselves and literally offers memberships to his own internal voices. This man is literally having a full conversation with himself.
Anyone else want to join the People Who Talk to Themselves club?
I do, Robin.
That's 2 members.
Me too.
Whoa!
He then builds an entire boot company from scratch just to win the most likely to succeed. And when Beast Boy points out you can't win the award if you've already succeeded, Robin blows up the factory. He beats up half the High Five just to get signatures, while the other Titans books fill up naturally with signatures from heroes who actually like them. In total desperation, he tricks Raven into transporting him inside the actual yearbook, where he floats around screaming that he won, while his teammates debate whether to save it. Raven closes the book.
I win yearbook! Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes, yes, yes!
The episode ends with Robin indicted for embezzlement and racketeering. Whereabouts unknown, still literally inside the yearbook. Classic Robin took a full night of humiliation at a villain's daughter's prom and didn't say a word about it because the city needed him. Modern Robin commits fraud over a photo. But now we're on to No Power, and this one gets under your skin for a different reason. Robin builds an obstacle course to test the team's strength and skill, and the other 4 Titans walk straight through it using their powers without a second thought. While Robin nearly gets killed by the course he built himself.
What was I thinking when I designed this?
He then bets the team can't go 24 hours without using their powers. With the team leader position on the line, the Titans mostly hold their end of the deal. Robin, however, uses his belt and gadgets the whole time without telling anyone. He then fakes his own death with a robot decoy to try and get them to break the bet. When they find out it was all fake, they are furious, and Robin breaks down and admits the real reason. Watching him manage so easily without powers made him feel like he had no value to the team at all. The Titans comfort him and tell him he is a great leader. Then the timer goes off. All 4 of them declare themselves the new leaders and run off using their powers, leaving Robin standing there by himself. As seen in Divide and Conquer, Classic Robin's ego got him into trouble too, but the difference is he went and fixed it. He went and got Cyborg back. Modern Robin cheated at his own bet, faked his own death, and still ended up alone. Man. And we're gonna finish this off with Money Grandma. Robin spends an entire night editing clips of his teammates fighting together to make it look like Cyborg and Beast Boy are insulting each other. Then plays it as a campaign video to convince everyone he's the only honest leader worth voting for.
This election, vote for a leader who's not afraid to tell you the hard truth. Vote for Robin.
I think I need to wash my eyes. When the team calls him out, Robin tells them he needs to crush his opponents before they can even start. Raven explains that George Washington didn't win that way. He won through military leadership and humility. Robin tells her that sounds lame, so Raven uses a time machine and brings the actual George Washington to teach him a lesson. Washington tries to give Robin genuine advice about tending to his team the way a gardener tends to a garden. Robin immediately assumes Washington wants to run against him, and Washington, insulted, decides to do exactly that. Robin spends the rest of the episode smashing pies in his face, vandalizing campaign signs, and making it look like Washington nearly headbutted a baby. The election comes down to a fistfight. Washington pulls out a freedom shield and uses the Statue of Liberty as a giant robot and absolutely destroys him. Robin, barely alive on the ground, admits he was wrong and hands over his title. Then he steals the time machine, goes back to 1776, and makes himself the first president of the United States instead. The other Titans pull out a dollar bill and watch George Washington's face slowly change to Robin's. So in conclusion, the thing that defines classic Robin is doing the right thing, even when it costs him something personally. He went and got his teammate back after a fight. He spent a whole night at prom as a villain's daughter's date so the city would be safe. He climbed a mountain alone, came home laughing, and never asked for credit for any of it. Modern Robin, on the other hand, is so desperate to be seen as the best that he literally rewrote American history rather than admit he lost a vote. Classic Robin would not just despise Modern Robin. He wouldn't even recognize him. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and help us get to 20K.